Yo, what's up, chat? How we doing today? What's up? Let me readjust my mic. I want to place that up there. I need to shuffle everything around because the studio has broken once. I'd love to VTube right now. Or, like, brother, this shit just sucks. Let it load. Oh, wait, it's fighting that for... Hold up. It's gonna load, I think. God damn it. Ooh. There we go. Hey, what's up, chat? How we doing? Yeah, so, yeah, no VTubing today. It broke. I'm not 100% sure what happened. But everything's breaking. Everything is breaking. I don't even know what's going on, if I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, damn. Yeah. So it's been an eventful, like, 4 days since since I last streamed, or well, I guess it's only been 2, but that's what it's felt like. I've gone to 2 separate doctor's appointments. Well, technically 3 now. I went to my eye doctor's. Surprise, surprise. Still colorblind. Still can't see very well. Should be wearing glasses anytime I'm anything that's not in arm's reach. So I technically probably have my glasses on because she said anything that's not within like a hand reach or like within like that sort of distance, I need glasses for. But yeah, shit. But yeah, I have my window open so it's a little bright in here. So if you get flashbangs due to how pasty I am, not my fault. Yeah, but I thought I'd sit and yap for a bit. I might play some Sekiro in a bit. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know if me tilting on camera will be better than me tilting in a VTube model, but yeah. Yeah, but found out a few things. One, my colorblindness, fortunately enough, it can't get worse. Last time I talked to my eye doctor, she said it could get worse. I misunderstood what she meant by that. So apparently, my colorblindness, it won't like gradually get worse over time. It's just gonna be like oh no, like if you ever get like cataracts or I think it was stuff like that, like things that like affect your vision. She's like that'll affect your colorblindness. That'll make it even worse. But you should be fine. Like you're colorblind, you're screwed. And then I found out that my license doesn't actually state that I'm colorblind, even though it's supposed to. Like I went through the entire thing of like getting it confirmed that I'm colorblind at the DMV. And then they never put it on, but I need it on there legally. Like if I was to get pulled over and they were to like for whatever reason get me checked, I went in and they like check and it says that like oh, it's like oh, it doesn't say that he's colorblind on here, but on all our files about his medical, it says he's colorblind. That needs to be on your license. Which yeah, fuck. So found that out that it's not on my license when it should be. I thought that like it wasn't something that was like just post on there, that it was like oh they like scanned for my ID and then it's just like in there on like a system file. I didn't know it actually had to be plastered on my ID. But yeah. So what's the big issue? The big issue is if I ever get into an accident and like it's a color like oh I didn't see his car because it blended into like whatever. If I get pulled over and I'm at like an undisputed accident, if I don't have my colorblindness listed, it could be seen as that I was trying to deceive while I was getting my license, and it's an entire like weird thing. It's effectively like you know how people have to have it listed if you need glasses. Um, if you are a certain blindness, you need to have your glasses on while driving, and if that's not listed on your license, it's I think it's a type of fraud. It's something that's very illegal and very bad, and it's the same way with color blindness because obviously I'm gonna miss things. Things are gonna blend in together. Colors don't really work how they're supposed to. Is what it is. But I legally need to have that, especially because if like I was going for a job interview and they checked my like ID, my license, they need to know that because there's a laundry list of jobs that I can't get due to being colorblind. Fun dash cam, honestly, but the colorblindness is a bitch. Yeah, yeah. I already got the dash cams just because it's a smart thing to have a dash cam on your car. Just have one on there anyways. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Some fields of medicine I can't work due to being colorblind. I can't work as an electrician. I can't be a pilot. I can't be a truck driver. Certain cooking organizations require you to have certain color vision. Many fashion industries, obviously. Uh, and there's still and the list is still growing of what you need for like color vision. Not that I found with an anime tag. How do you watch animes? I never thought about this before, but honestly, most of the time I don't, because like I still see color. Like to put it in perspective, I'm a red green colorblind. To put in one of the my best examples, pink. A lot of pinks are kind of gray to me, and I didn't know this for the longest time until I worked back when I was in restaurant with this high school girl, and she was one of our hosts, and we were talking about colorblindness and like disabilities, and I mentioned that, and then I pulled up like a regular colorblind, like my colorblindness chart thing that I have saved on my phone. And she freaked out about how I couldn't see her favorite color, or like her favorite color. And I was like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. And she's like, this color right here. And I was like, gray? And she's like, no, that's a pink. That's a shade of pink. And she lost her fucking mind. Kind of funny, but like, yeah. Got fucked up. Firmware stuck in 1920s. Listen, so I missed that update. I hit skip and it never popped back up. I hit skipped and it never popped back up. Yeah, so it is what it is. Like I think I still have like the old color line. I want to see if I have this website still saved. Ah, shit, I do. Hell yeah. Let's see. Is it this website? There's a good like colorblindness simulator website. Uh, animation. See, that's the greatest part. I'm not an animation gremlin. To me, if the story is good enough, I'll fucking watch anything. You can hand me a crayon drawn show, but if it's got a banger story, hell yeah. You kidding me? Like, top 5 shows. Okay, so my top 5, I am slightly biased due to like animes that were like my first. Um, my top 5 in no specific order: Fairy Tail, Log Horizon, um, Angel Beats. That's my top 3. I actually haven't thought of about it. So those 3 absolutely fit in my top 5. I have to pull up my anime list. You actually didn't list a single eye candy show. To put in perspective, I started watching anime during the era when it was on YouTube. Back when you could like find actual anime on YouTube in like 17 parts for a single episode, and it was in the corner, shittily like cropped and flipped, and it was slightly pitched up. That's when I was watching anime. Honestly, I might put Bleach up there. But that's just childhood nostalgia speaking. Because he had drip in that first opening. It's so reliable, it's not even funny. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, and Hunter x Hunter, the reason why they're usually in that list is because most people watched them when they were really young. Like those were their first anime. Like I think my Bleach was like my fifth or sixth anime I watched. I watched it before like Naruto. I watched it before anything else. But like maybe not top 5. Maybe now. Honestly, Silver Spoon. Silver Spoon might actually make it into in my top 5. I really enjoyed that one actually. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. I got it. So Log Horizon. Um, I'm over here hyping up shows like 86. 86 was a banger. What are people talking about? If you haven't watched 86, you fucking what? It's such a good one. I honestly I was so excited for the second season, and its ending was great. Like I was stoked with it. I was so happy that they finally met the two, like the survivors, and like, oof. I needed to play with Such. Yeah. No, that's a good one. Another one I recommend if you're into like good vibes, Grand Blue. If you want like a realistic, like what 90% of people would probably be in a situation of if they were ever like isekai'd, go watch Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. That's a fucking beauty of a show. Lucky Star, if you ever just want like a laugh out loud. Cowboy Bebop's like a banger show. I always recommend people to watch that. I'm still biased to my childhood of Digimon. I always forget Digimon technically counts as an anime. If you ever played on the PlayStation 2 and you used to play like racing games, I think you should go try out Initial D. Like, I don't know. I just get like old like PlayStation 2. If you ever want to feel bad, I got a 12 one. Girls Last Tour. I need to check this one because this sounds familiar. Watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't that interested in Edge Runners. Like, it was sad, don't get me wrong, it was good. I just, like, I don't think it would be in my top 10. I'm sorry, a controversial opinion. And I think that mostly has to do because I don't care for the story. I get car sick by watching Cars. Yeah. Oh, this is the Tank Girl anime. I've seen this one. This is Tank Girl anime. Yeah, this is when they live in a tank and they just drive around. Fuck. Yeah, no, that was a hard top 10. Think it could be number 10 for me? I don't even think it could be in my 10. Like if we're including guilty pleasures, like my top 10 has some really weird picks. It's a kitten crab. I thought it looked like kind of like a tank. 91 days. It's my top 3. Okay, if you want to experience like early like 2014 anime at its like truest, there's a show called an anime called My Bride is a Mermaid. It's pretty good. Yo, what's up? What's up, Anna? It tracks equal tanks. Then farmers need weapons license. Just saying. Hey, I'm just saying. Someone did turn farmers equipment into a tank. I'm just saying. There was an incident in the U.S. We all know which incident. Yeah, like if like you never forget the kill dozer. That's what I'm talking about, Viking. Yeah, no, it's yeah, funny. But yeah, realistic fantasy. I heavily recommend Grimgar Fantasy Nash. Nah, I'm good, Hannah. I'm chilling. 2002 farmers stealing Russian tanks. Yeah, there we go. God, you gotta love the Ukrainians. Fucking crazy ass fuckers. No, but if you ever want like a genuine good slice of life, fucking Silver Spoon. Please watch Silver Spoon. I need more people to watch Silver Spoon because I want more. I know it's over. I know, like, I read the manga. The manga's finished. I just want more. You a reader by chance? I am a reader. So I read Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash because they stopped making the anime. They didn't make a second season or a third season. I ended up picking that book up, and then that got me started on manga. And hey, I'm still reading One Piece, by the way, so I'm in deep. Motherfucking Don Machi. Yo, Don Machi's been okay. I started Don Machi. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care if people call it a Gooner anime. Yeah, I fucking like it. It's funny as shit. I enjoy it. It's a good vibe. Listen, I'll admit it. When I was in middle school, I was watching things like High School DxD. Fucking, they were. It's still better than some of the slop that gets produced. Sword Orario got a fucking really? Hmm. I didn't even know that there was a spin-off series. Hmm. Well, that's crazy. Oh, fucking. There's actually one series that I'm reading right now that I was surprised. Did you watch the Nintendo Direct? I did see the Nintendo Direct. No Silk Song, which not surprising. However, I did see some banger things on there. I did see some bangers. This is not better written than the main series. I think the main series' problem is its main character. Don't get me wrong, I love Bell. He's a fantastic character, but he does get a little tiring. He does get a little tiring. What we drinking? This is a raspberry ale. I'm drinking beer because fuck. Listen, I have to get a shit ton of. I had to get a shit ton of X-rays today, and then I got left on the back burner. Like, oh, we'll contact you tomorrow if there's anything wrong with your shoulder that you need surgery for. Fuck you guys. Fuck the medical system. Yeah, no, like. Oh, fucking another funny series to read, watch. Like, if you want to go back to earlier animes, there's something called Eye Shield 21. Actually, a killer series. Like, I've read it 4 or 5 times. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Any new figures you got? Or I haven't opened this one yet. Wait, I actually don't know if I've shown this off. Chat, we got 2 new figures. I think I shown off the bunny girl and then Ainz. I finally got an Ainz figure. I got Bone Daddy. Don't stare at my butt, you weirdos. Is Bone Daddy. I will say I only spent $30 on this. It's a surprisingly good figure for $30. See, now this one I'm worried about being TOS. So you got to see it at a distance. I'm still worried that it's TOS. Now this one I know isn't TOS. And this one is I really can't say that I collect these things because I thought it was funny anymore, can I? I have enough figures that I don't think I can argue that anymore. And then this is another one, which is also TOS. You rich? No, I'm in debt. I'm in severe debt. Yeah. Yeah, I can't show this figure. That's why it's up here like this. But I did want to open this on stream with you guys. A Brazilian ass, to be fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. I've got enough Brazilian friends to know, yeah. Okay. So, I bought this from my work. It's Doki Doki Literature Club, the Switch game. You know, the game that definitely belongs on the Nintendo Switch. Hold up, I need to open this bitch. Does to motherfuckers. Yeah. It comes with some cool stuff. I already know this because I opened up the other one that my store had. Yeah, it's literally is Doki Doki for the Switch. It comes with a business card. I don't know what this business card is. Holy shit, there's a website. Well, we should visit the website that's on this business card. It's for something called Metaverse, which I don't like the sound of it, but you know what? Haha, funny. I'm heading to the website. What is this website? Metaverse-enterprise.com. Metaverse hyphen enter. Is this actually a company? Hold on. Well, their VR is not dead. It's usable. I have one. They actually still make quite a bit. I think this is a legit company. I think this game just comes with an actual business card to a company. Hold the fuck up. What the fuck? Literature Club member card. What the fuck is this game? Yo. Oh shit. There's a download code for their soundtrack. Hell yeah. What else does this come with? Comes with stickers. How nice. What is this? This is one of the wait, let me It comes with a poem directly from the game, and I'm not gonna lie. Shit. And then also a bunch of little stands. Yeah, so I own these now. Hold up, though. This website, this has to be a fake website, right? Over 40 years of delivering service enterprise. What the fuck? Is this an actual website? There's a phone number I can call. I'm gonna Okay, apparently this isn't a real business card, so I'll let you guys see it. Instant malware. See, my thing is I've got no problem buying a lot of this shit for stream, because if eventually I get to the point where I have to start fucking camera. You're gonna have to focus, motherfucker. Look at my hand. Follow the focus. Follow the focus. Yeah, fucking. No, you got it. Instant malware, maybe. I've got no problem spending money on shit like this for stream, mainly because if I start getting to the point where I make enough money off stream that I have to claim it on taxes, motherfucker, I'm writing off so much shit. I am writing off games that I've only played on stream. If a game requires more than 2 hours in gameplay, I'm writing it off. Apparently everyone has each thing has a different business person's card. So I'm looking online. I've got Eve Laster, who is a senior engineer. Someone else has a card for a Ravi Rasso, who is a system engineer. Apparently all the cards are slightly unique. What the fuck? Claim it as business expense. Listen, if I was to legitimately paint that and do everything on stream with it, because I've got my dad runs his own company on the side, does his own thing, whatever. But because he has a dude doing taxes for him, he was able to sign me on as an employee. Because I technically do. Like, what does he has me? He has me listed on as like tech support or something for his company. Um, I don't get paid. Just fucking scam. But I do receive benefits. One of the benefits is a dude who does my taxes for me. And I told him about streaming. And he's like, "Oh, do you play any games on stream?" And I was like, "Yeah, a ton." And he goes, "Call me when you make enough money that you have to claim taxes." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Oh, because you're just gonna write off all the games you purchase as a tax expense." I was like, "What?" He's like, "You make money off of playing games. You need those games in order to make content." Ghost employee, time to blackmail dad with IRS and itch lines. Technically, I'm not a ghost employee though. Every time he has a tech issue, I've gotta fix it. I've fixed a lot of shit on his computer. I just don't get paid. Technically, I could receive something for not getting paid for work services. That's what I'm saying. Nah, I received reduced rent. That's what I receive. Hold up. Chat, what's a this website has a questionnaire line to talk to a representative. Real quick, what is the most like Twitch streamer job sounding like job without just saying Twitch streamer? Like if you had to lie to your parent about what you do but you're a Twitch streamer, what would you tell them? 'Cause I want to make this sound official as fuck. As fuck. Social media rep overseeing the release and distribution of content online. Social media representative. That's a banger one. Wait. Hold up. I think if I actually put the information that's on here into the website, I get something. No prefix. Eve Laster. Company name. Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. What is their industry though? Do we know 100%? Hmm. Hold up. This might be an ARG. Uh, Metaverse Enterprise Solution is an information services company. Information services. Uh, our mission is provide quality service, focus on business. That matters most. Does it mention anywhere the number of employees they have? Excellence right around the corner. One second. Hold up. I need to. Hold up. Doki doki. This was. Oh my god, this was an ARG back in like 2021. What the fuck? If you played the new yada yada yada, you get taken to a new desktop in game. Yada yada yada. Mess computer, DDLC. Oh my god, that's fucking insane. That's crazy. That's mental. Fucking A. That's so cool, honestly. Alrighty. Real quick, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alrighty, chat. Back to the bang. Alrighty, I'm back. Yeah, no, holy shit, that's I didn't expect that. I was hook, line, and sinker sunk into this. Yeah, so it's what it is. I, however, do think that we need some music while we're sitting here and chatting. I only got through part of my conversation about what I've been doing this week. Bad bitch era music already. Honestly, I'm just going down my liked playlist. So whatever there, we're gonna be listening to. Yeah. No, my fucking oh. So yeah, I mentioned the eye exam. Ton of shit there that I need to get done. Um, I talked to some people at the what is it, the DMV, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, unfortunately, we can only update your card when it's expired." And I was like, "Okay, so I just can't get into an accident for the next like year and a bit." Thanks, thanks. It's amazing. It's lovely. And then after that, I had to go to an osteopath. If you guys don't know what that is, they effectively just work on like what it feels like is stretches and like they move your body in a way so that way you can actually like get proper like blood flow to large parts of your body and like it's decent. It is good for what they do. Um, but while I was at that appointment, um, she ended up feeling my shoulder. And if you guys don't know, I used to do a ton of sports in high school, like track and field, and shit like that. And I've gotten injured a whole bunch. Lo and behold, I did the thing my coach always told me to do, and I walked it off. You know, oh, you're injured, walk it off. Oh, it's nothing, just walk it off. I did that repeatedly. And I did it with this injury. Um, and while this doctor was like feeling my shoulder, she's like, "Hey, do you know you've got random hard bits like in your shoulder muscles that shouldn't be there?" And I went, "No." And she goes, "I know you mentioned you were injured a while ago. Did you ever get this like checked?" I was like, "No, I walked it off like my coach told me to." I ain't dealing with this paperwork. That's basically it. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I was talking to the doctor, and she's like, "Well, this could be one of two things. Either this is like a clump of like really knotted muscle and nerves and other stuff, and at that point, we'll work it out of your body, and then she's like, the other possibility is that this is bone fragments from when you landed on that shoulder and you slightly fractured your shoulder, and now there's fragments of bone in your like muscles in your back and your shoulder, um, which shouldn't be there." And continuing to talk to her, she was like, "That's not good. Because if that's been there for that long a time, that means it hasn't like your body hasn't gotten that out of your system." Went to the doctors today because she said, "Hey, go to the doctors, get this checked ASAP." And the doctor, mental sports injury or yeah, fucking banger name. Yeah, so went to my doctor, and at first he's blowing me off. He's like, "Yes, you were injured years ago," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah," and he's like, "Oh, and how'd you discover this?" I was like, "Well, I was at an osteopath appointment," and he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." Wrote it down. He's like, "Yeah, you're gonna go get an X-ray today," and I went, "What the fuck do you mean?" I was like, "Doesn't this take like a week to like book?" And he's like, "No, you're going in today." And so then I had to drive immediately to the X-ray place, get X-rayed, and now I have to wait till tomorrow to see if like I've got a ton of bone fragments in my shoulder. And then I also found out from my doctors that the only way to get those that bits removed, because it's been like 7 years since I got injured, the only way to get that like pulled from my back is surgically. Because if it would have like, because when you originally get injured, if you have like affected, because it's what is it? What is it like floating something? Degenerative. Oh no, that's the disease. Loose bodies. They're called loose bodies. So it's like if you have these loose bodies in your shoulder, one of the ways to get rid of them is like go to orthopedics and have it worked out of your body. Like get your body to like break it down and put it back in your body. That normally takes 1 to 2 years for your body to break it down. Uh, if she can still feel it, that's a little more than 1 to 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So, um, if it's been there that long, they need to go in and take it out because your body is then adapting to it being there, which is also not good. So, worst case scenario, I get surgery. Best case scenario, I just have a really fucked shoulder. Yeah, so that's been my day. I should have bought the sushi that was at the supermarket though. I was thinking of treating myself. I was like, I'm gonna need this after today's appointment, and then I didn't go get it. If bodies adapted to foreign objects, someone. If body adapted to foreign objects, the problem is it's technically not a foreign object. It's my body. It's literally just fragments of my bone and the cartilage like in that shoulder. Because what I had was, I mean, honestly, I really wish life was like that. Imagine you get shot to get a resistance to bullets. Because I think what my injury is, it's an AC joint something. I think it's AC joint or oh sorry, it's shoulder separation. I think. With 22 LR, anyone wearing ballistic cup over their jewels is given 100. Shit. God, isn't that how you get resistances in games? You just like you do it repeatedly and then all of a sudden you have a resistance to that or something? Yeah, so I've been dealing with that today. And then like I don't know. I was just so bitter when they're like, "Oh, so actually we need you to wait for tomorrow and then we'll contact you." I'm like, eh. Like it's just like you got them right there. Just tell me if there's something there, you know? Yeah, I can't remember the exact injury I have. Cause that's got to do with the actual like scapula, if I remember correctly. With winged scapula, no prominence medical. Yeah. Cause like yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, no, it is what it is. But yeah, that's the interesting stuff for today that I found, which was Doki Doki, which I think in the future I'd love to buy like cool shit. I have thought about opening like a throne and getting people to send me weird shit to open. Cause like like if I ever open a throne, I don't want you to send me normal shit. Cause I see some people on like throne getting like bags of chips. Fuck a bag of chips. Send me something weird. Can I ask you a question? It's related to work, but I ain't advertising. I'm legitimately curious. Alrighty, hit me with it. I am a computer science student. And yeah, that's my only warning. I study computer science. Fuck, I love my music. I'm not gonna lie, my playlist is kind of a mess because like I've got shit that like I've liked some music, and then I've all got other songs that I've liked them because I want to support the artists, and then I've got other music that I've liked because I was like, haha, funny. And in computer science, anything is about my work. I'm a writer currently. Current project got me wondering: at what point does a story demand too much attention to be viable for publication? Ah, this is perfect because I actually have a take on this. My thing is if your story requires me to read other alternate things, like for example, video games. If in order to understand the plot of the video game itself over the series, I have to go and read books or I have to go read like random ass ARGs, like, you know, it's interesting if it's added information like extra shit, but if in order to understand your timeline through your series of games, FNAF, I have to go read a book, an ARG, another book, three other books, an alternate game series. God, that's fucking miserable. Growth with minimal external stakes. Those are fine. I think everyone nowadays are too used to like maximum stakes. The world's gonna end. That like I really enjoy a nice slow story. Listen, I'm not gonna lie, fellas, you can agree with me, right? Occasionally, we like sitting on our bed reading a romance novel, kicking our feet like we're in high school again. Am I right or am I right? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm reading a romance manga right now. I'm kicking my feet, enjoying it. The main character, she's traumatized and she's fallen in love. I love every second of it. I'm not sorry. 65,000 words is longer than a lot of books before any action. Honestly, you want to know what the best solution is? Find a good breaking point at about, I want to say like 30,000 words. Boom, that's where the book ends. At a cutoff, at a dot 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 that gets picked up in book 2. That I do know a few writers back when I used to go to like arts university, back when I was an arts student. Um and that's what they did. They're like, "Oh yeah, I accidentally wrote like this paper. It's only supposed to be this long, so I'm cutting it off as a dot dot dot, and then I'm writing the next paper as this." Listen, low stakes character building is nice. If by the end of your story it becomes like fighting and stuff, as long as you give like little teasers and tasters that's eventually where it's going to become, like if you're always hinting at a big war, you've placed I think it's the gun theory or the not gun theory, theater. The theater gun problem is if you put a gun on the stage as a prop, it has to use that prop. You've now placed a gun, you need to fire it. If that gun is never used and it is just placed there, it's it's a red herring. It's thing is I'm trying to make this a series and I need to set up the interior. Since the character is currently 8 years old, but breaking every pace rule ever written. Yeah, just take it slow. Take it slow. I know people who enjoy those slow like build to it. Uh, gun, because it's like the Chekhov's gun. Every element in the story be necessary. Chekhov's gun. That's what it's called. If you place something in the story, it's gonna happen. So like if you wanted eventually to like build to like a war arc, make hints towards the war, you know? Don't just have a war come out of nowhere. A lot of stories do this where it's like, "Oh, disaster class. It's a war out of nowhere. Oh my god. Oh my god." And it's like, "Where did this fucking come from?" Nobody else does. I mean, if nobody's walked that path before, it doesn't mean it's the wrong path. That just means no one's carved that trail before. Hey, listen, I think it was like before 19 something, 19 like 80 or something, isekais didn't exist. And now look at that entire genre. It's overbloated to all god. Like just because it doesn't exist yet doesn't mean it's bad and doesn't mean that it can't exist. It just means that nobody's done it yet. The thing is execution will always trump whatever it is you're trying to do. If you have poor execution with it, that's the problem. But a slow build story that ultimately leads to a huge conflict. Whew. Imagine the satisfaction the readers would have reading a 10-book series that ends in a huge war and then it just ends. Like throughout the story, you've had little bits and tasters of like conflict and like little bits here, little bits there. Book one mentioned a fight that happened years ago, and the fact that like wars could happen again in the future. And then you go through the book series, and oh, it's mentioned again in book two. Oh, that's weird. Oh, book three mentions this another like tensions rising. Book four, all of a sudden these characters now trying to prevent war efforts, and book five and book six doing the same thing. Book seven, oh my god, small conflicts are breaking out. Book eight, the war. Book nine, the after effects. And book 10, conclusion. I think that's good, but it's a lost genre, if you will. Blue Grossman hasn't been a thing in decades. Like Greek style heroes haven't been a thing since Jesus' time, literally. Yeah, and I don't think that's necessarily because like it's bad. I think that's just because nobody's done it. You know, everyone's trying to like. No offense to a lot of writers, but they're always trying to like hook the current thing. See, a lot of writers, despite claiming that they're original and putting their own spin onto a cult classic, air quotes, they're just trying to ride off the coattails of a successful genre. There we go. I said it. I said the controversial take. No, it's a because it is one. Yeah, I'm I'm sorry. Like I will say it. A lot of writers, actors that claim that they're doing something revolutionary are beating the same horse that has been beat time and time again. You know, like it's not a matter of like, oh, I'm reinventing the wheel. It's like, no, you're doing the same thing that these other guys before you have done. It's just a matter of if your execution is good. Yeah, like I don't know. It's creativity is dead. The MFA school teachers execution is everything. You're right, exactly like a soulless prose that says nothing that is grammatically. Yeah, like I'll say this. The reason why people are tired of a lot of movies becoming preachy about the moral of the story is because the writers focus on what they're trying to say instead of just saying it. I'm sorry, like how many movies have people like wrote off because they're shit and then they blame something weird and random when it's just a matter of like shit writing. Like the creator of the story, instead of just like making a good story and including elements of XYZ, instead wrote a shit story and said, "Look at my inclusive story." And it's like, okay, but is it good? Because listen, I'm just gonna say it. You could have the most generic, like, typical story, but if it's a fucking banger, I'm gonna read it. If it's a fucking banger, I'm gonna read it, okay? Look at the Disney brand. Star Wars was one of the. Okay, here's a take that's actually like a lot of people don't agree with. Star Wars, despite being an amazing series, wasn't that well written, but it was still good. I don't think it deserves any like remarkable awards for like writing. The only thing Disney did well was Andor and Rogue One. My point exactly. Two stories that Disney probably wanted nothing to do with, that the new writers came in with and were like, "Cool, I got to do what I want." But they knew what they had to eventually become. I think one of the best examples of like writers trying to like reinvent the wheel and just failing dramatically because they focused on everything but making something good is Wish. It was supposed to be a new take on the old animation style of Disney, and they fucked it so aggressively that it just looks horrendous and it looks like it was AI generated. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I watched the first, like I watched 7. I didn't watch 8 or 9. It wasn't worth my time. I took one watch of 7 and I was like, God, this is gonna be shit. They're gonna brutalize every character. They're gonna brutalize every story, and it's gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, because I'll say it. 4, 5, 6 was good. 1, 2, 3 was a step down, but it was still like allowed. Like, it was still fine. Jedi, a Japanese movie genre. Yeah, like there's so much out there that was so good, and just corporate greed bloated the genre or bloated the industry or bloated the series and just failed. My thing is, I think a lot of directors, artists, everything, do what you want to do and let your series die. Let it have a natural death before it bloats to the point that people hate it. Just let it die. It's okay for a series to end. Controversial take, it's okay for something to end. Because I'm so sick and tired of like stories going on forever and ever and ever and like becoming like these sacks of shit. 1, 2 was poorly done, thought out, but 3 was legitimate. That's why I say 1, 2, and 3 were saved by 3. 1, 2, and 3 were saved by 3. 1 and 2 were rough. 3 was a banger. So the prequel series was saved by the existence of 3. I would say, actually even 1. The first half of episode 1 was fucking phenomenal. Learning about Obi-Wan's history, I honestly wish episode 1 focused more on Obi. Young Obi-Wan? Fuck, I wanted to know more about his adventures with his master. Fuck, I can't remember Obi-Wan's master. Um as the best Star Wars movie, to be honest, it was actually really good. I would definitely put it up there. Qui-Gon Jinn. Qui-Gon Jinn. I would have loved to see more adventures between Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan, in the early as like episode 1 being Obi-Wan. We learn about Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn. Obi-Wan like becoming like going from like trainee Jedi, like taking like the lightsaber and just doing like the basic training, and then becoming the apprentice of Qui-Gon Jinn, and then going from there. Choreography, SFX, everything came together perfectly. Oh, a fucking another series. I'll say this. I say this. I don't care if I get hate. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Legend of Korra is another example of a sequel that didn't need to exist because it just became shit. Legend of Korra. I don't. I think the Legend of Korra was shit. Never watched Avatar, so you won't hear anything from me. Fuck, it was such a good like my childhood. It's not even nostalgia because I've watched the show as an adult and I've noticed things that I never picked up on as a kid, and I was like, this is good writing. Like this is really good. Like I think Legend of Korra suffers from the fact that it was designed to just be a single season. Like it was just supposed to be that first arc. And if it ended at that first arc, it would have been fine. Would have been fine. But they decide corporate greed got them. And then they were like, "Oh, you're approved for more seasons, make more." And they're like, we don't have a story or an idea of what to do." Gone. Gone. I think if they had just stayed as one season, Korra wouldn't have been as bad as it was. No, like it didn't like shit. Technically, I'm supposed to be wearing these, so I might as well put them on. Ugh. Yeah. I know, like talking about Avatar, can we talk about the first James Cameron movie? Oh fuck. Because I heard they made a sequel. I heard they made a sequel to that. I don't want this one. It gets overplayed a lot. I don't want to play that one because I feel like I'll get killed for it. An absolute Chad movie comes out of nowhere, breaks all the records, fucks off, and disappears for 10 years. Released in China just to steal back the #1 grossing movie title. Fucks off again. Didn't they make a sequel? Oh yeah, The Way of Water. I heard this one was atrociously bad. Because it had some of the. I'm not gonna lie, the movie was fucking beautiful. Absolutely stunning. It's apparently on Disney Plus, so I'll have to watch it. But even though it was shit, apparently it was a major box office success. Whale war with actual warships and gunships. You know what's one movie that I think is a great bad movie? Battleship. It's a 20 like the 2012 film Battleship. I've watched it back a few times. I enjoy it. Listen, I've got a few guilty pleasure movies. Battleship, The Grown-Ups, both 1 and 2. Undisputed. Haven't seen this one. I will say one of my top guilty pleasure like actors, as in like produces a lot of shit that like I enjoy but I know is bad. Adam Sandler. Fuck man, I'm sorry. Adam Sandler just produced a lot of shit that I just enjoy. Happy Gilmore was good. Grown Ups was good. 51st Days was cute. Grown Ups 2 was cute. He's in. I forget he's in Hote. Honestly, the Water Boy was probably one of the like best worst. Don't Mess with the Zohan is another one. There's That's My Boy, Little Nicky. Like there's so many like rough movies that are just guilty pleasures for me at this point. Prisoners forced to do MMA fights, and it gets hard carried by incredibly talented stuntmen and fighters. Damn. Okay. Eight Crazy Nights is another one that exists. Eight Crazy Nights is a show. I remember seeing that as a kid. I was not the same. I saw that in like 2008, back when I was like 7 or something. Oh, I should not have watched that. Watch a single clip, see how hard it goes. Alrighty, I think I can. I don't think I'll be hit by an undisputed. I'll watch the trailer. That's what I'll do. I'll pull up the trailer on the side here. Wait, boss. Let me pause the music. Let me actually make sure the audio mixer is going to capture this.
Lies Sweetwater Penitentiary.
We house murderers, armed robbers, rapists.
A high-security prison with a long-standing tradition.
It's time! It's time!
For 10 years, Monroe Hutchin has been undefeated.
Monroe wins the game!
This is your house. You own this place.
This was my house. I could get up and leave.
But Sweetwater is about to receive a new prisoner.
George Iceman Chambers remains undefeated heavyweight champion!
The word is, the Iceman's day of arrival is tomorrow.
Boxing's various governing bodies began stripping you of your title belt. Who they think they're kidding?
Hold up.
I'm the champ.
Will meet the heavyweight champion.
Did they use actual, like, fight clips? Like, this looks like an actual, like, professional fight.
Monroe Hutchin has been undefeated.
Monroe wins the game!
That looks like they just took it out of a fight, for real. What the fuck? Did they literally just, like, get the fighters in there? Most actors are professionally trained. Yeah, but even then, it looks like they literally just took the actors and were like, okay, at the end of this dude just needs to win, but go at it. Go crazy. But, like, fuck, man. That's... Okay. Yeah, shit. Alrighty. Damn. Pop off, I guess, random movie. Pop off. Out of all the things that I thought I'd see, not that. The main lead is from movie 2 onwards. There's a second movie? Jesus.
Yeah, like I
That's mental. No, also, you know what's something that I've seen? Twitter's exploded again recently. Or not Twitter, but some people. It's main theme and clips. Doubt you'll be hit with copyright for this, by the way. Honestly, yeah. I didn't, it's too old and niche. I also don't play clips long enough. Like, I've got enough of a mental timer to not let shit play too long. Like, I'm not gonna let that clip play for more than it was. Especially because of the fact that it's related to the conversation on stream. It's an entire thing. Yeah, no. Fight professionally, but they ended up as stuntmen. I feel like that's what like what's it called? There's a few actors that used to do like WWE or like other fighting shit that went that same route. Or even like the actors that like were like football players and shit and then you know, like MMA kind of fighting. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of people in sports that are in sports, they get injured, they get freaked, and it's not even like a bad injury. They get freaked out and they can't perform like they used to in the sports, so they do something different. It's not uncommon. I technically had the same thing. I used to do like national level high jump and like track and field, and then I tapped out. I got really injured and I tapped out. Yeah. Scott Adkins could have probably won a belt in his prime. Man's a freaking physically speaking. Jeez. Movies he pulls for the camera are legit world tier. Jesus. Like I just like I swear it's got to be something that like they had a bad fight or an injury and they just got into like the yips kind of and just couldn't get back in. And so they went out. Hold up. Do people even know what the yips are? Like genuinely, do people do like chat, do y'all know what the yips are? Cuz I've gotten the yips. I got it after the shoulder injury. I got the yips and I stopped competing. Yeah, no. Crazy. No, that's yeah. Chat, are we feeling like we should play a game? Are we feeling like we should go and play Sekiro? Or are we feeling the vibe of the conversation? Because I'm at a point where I could spike a controller. I'm willing. Actually, no, I'm not. Listen, I've had this controller for years. I don't want to spike it. Let's see. This is my faithful controller. I've owned it for way too long. I'm not spiking this. But goddamn, has Sekiro gotten me close? Yeah. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. I might just end up playing horse game. I don't know. Maybe it's all the fucking X-rays and shit. I'm just not feeling much. I will, however, really quick before I decide to do anything, I'll run to the bathroom, and then we can decide if we want to yap more and react to random shit, or, you know, whatever. Chat. I'm back. Hey. Yeah, I found something else to talk about. I ran up to my room to grab my water bottle. I found this. You guys don't know what this is. This is back from TwitchCon 2022? 2022? 2020? 2023, I think. Yeah. This is back like my first year of streaming, back when I first got affiliate. Like, this is old stuff. Like, there's a lot of streamers who I got to sign this that I watched at the time. Like, some of the signatures on here, I don't know if I can get all of them. Ugh. Let me place this like right here. Let it focus in. So that's Nags. I got Chibi. Yo, actually, the story about meeting Chibi though, I think is fucking hilarious. Hold up. Let me refocus this camera. Hand. Slowly back to face. There we go. So, back when it was at TwitchCon. Actually, I can see what year it was. I've got the badge. 2022 San Diego. Yeah. I was at TwitchCon and a bunch of different VTubers were doing their meet and greets, and I being excited because, like, you know, getting signatures, seeing these streamers that I'd watched. I walked up to poor small Chibi. God, I think I scared the shit out of her. Funny as fuck, but you know, feel bad. God. So many stories. Yeah, like I've got random shit from like when I did TwitchCon because I met a few different people. I met one dude that modded. I don't know if he still mods, but I know he modded past tense for Rainho. I think he was back then her head mod or something. I don't exactly remember, but yeah, it was interesting. No, it was kind of crazy. Like going, it's kind of one of the reasons why I want to go back to like TwitchCon. I want to do another year where I go to I think it'd be cool, but I also just want to. I don't want to go by myself again, because like that was kind of lame. There was people that I met up with while I was there, and then I ended up like rolling with them, and then there was someone that I knew that I met up with for like a day. I don't know if I could do another solo. It kind of sucks. Not gonna lie, you know. But I'd love to do TwitchCon again. TwitchCon's fun. But I think I definitely need to like make sure people are going this time if I was to go again. Because last time I went, I was a part of a different streamers community, and everyone at the time were all talking about how they wanted to go. I'm going to TwitchCon. I'm going to TwitchCon, and then I left and I booked my ticket. I booked it. I paid for it. I was like sure. You know what? I'll go to TwitchCon. It sounds fun. Lo and behold, like not even a couple weeks later, people are like, "Oh, I can't do TwitchCon anymore. It wasn't in my budget." I was like, "It's like you guys were talking about it like you'd already purchased tickets," and they're like, "Yeah, I know. We were talking like that to see if we could get more people into going, but now I don't want to go because so and so's not going because they can't afford it, and then these other two people that I know can't afford it, so they're not going now." I was like, "I bought tickets. I bought tickets. I have a plane flight. I have hotel tickets. I've got like hotel. I've got everything, and you're telling me now that you don't want to go? What the fuck, man? I don't even like would TwitchCon still be good to go to? Yeah, like, I don't know. Like, how many people actually go to, like, TwitchCon now? Because I feel like, you know, like, is it as popular as it used to be? Is it, like, a huge thing still? Or is it kind of like one of those things that people are like, eh? Yeah, no. I don't know, because, like, yeah, I'd have to get a squad to going together, because, like, TwitchCon 1, I swear it's gotten even more expensive. TwitchCon's, like, $300 now. Hold up, like, let me pull up this. I swear to God, it's dummy expensive now. I swear to God, it's dummy expensive now. Prices increase on August 2nd as well. Go fuck yourself. Like, for a 3-day ticket, it's $239 US. Hold up. USD CAD. What is it, 239? I'm not dropping 350. I'm not dropping 350 if I don't have people that already have tickets purchased. Fuck, man. Why is it like? Because I swear I didn't pay that in 2022. Like, I'm not. That's so expensive. I have zero clue. 108 euro. I don't think it was that expensive. But, like, that's a trip that's like $2,000 for a fucking weekend trip. What the fuck? Oh, but you want to know how you get a free ticket? You want to know how you get a free ticket? You get 10 other people to purchase a ticket, and your ticket becomes free. No. No. No, that's yeah. But yeah, no. I think I think I still have some of the photos on my Twitter from TwitchCon. So that was back when I used to that was 2 years ago, back when I used to have my face hidden on everything. So yeah, I think if you go to my Twitter and you go to my profile and you scroll for a while, you'll see some old photos. Hold up. I have to go so far back. I don't post that much, but apparently I post often enough. Jesus. Damn, it was 2023 that I hit 100 followers. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, if I can hit 300 by the end of the year, I'm gonna be happy. I think that'll be my objective. I think 100 for every year I've streamed, that's an amazing fucking growth. You know? Hold up. How far back do I have to go for TwitchCon? Yeah, goddamn, 2022. I still have photos of this TwitchCon. God, you can see how much these signatures have faded. Holy shit. It's been in my room hanging up, like, fading in color for years. Holy shit, that's mental. Because all of these signatures used to be, like, really defined and really... Because it was black pen. And now they're mega faded, which... That's tragic. Yeah, because there's Chibi, RPR, Onigiri, Nags, Numi. Who is that bottom one? I can't remember. I genuinely don't know whose signature that is. Why can't I not remember whose signature this is? Is that? No, that's not Bao. Is that Bao? I have zero clue. I've somehow lost it. That's back when I used to wear a headband often. I used to always rock like bandanas and shit. I also forget that I technically did a Shy Lily meet and greet. Ah, fuck, man. Shit's so old. Nah, that's mental. Just looking through like my past, like, fuck. I don't know. It just puts shit in perspective or something. I don't know. Fuck. Focus on my face, you bitch. Thank you. No. No. But what are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Should we continue with what we're doing, just yapping, chatting, sitting, relaxing, or should we go play a game? Ah, there we go. One affection. Because we're trying to, I don't know, just looking at shit. Because like I think it's in August is gonna be like my 1 year anniversary. Or no, 1 year. Jesus, my like 3 year, 4 year anniversary. Fuck, that's right. I forgot I did a techie cutie and actually got her. There's so like, there's so much shit that I don't even realize that is connected. Like I did like a techie cutie meet and greet back in 2022, and that has gone into like me meet. Like eventually I met Blitzy, and Blitzy's a fan of techie. Oh, fuck, it was small world, small streaming sphere. Yeah, no, like just looking back on all of this shit, I'm so happy. I know like some people like I don't know some people are weird about like, oh, I met all these people and now they're horrible. I'm grateful for having met most of these people. It was crazy cool. You know, just going back and like looking at all of these events is fun. I know it's kind of crazy to look back at me hiding my face and now just like doing this. Shit's just out there. Oh, how time changes. Now, if anything, I might make today a quicker stream. I'm a little disoriented from all my doctor's appointments the past week, so I wasn't able to. I didn't want to do Sekiro just because I knew I was going to be miserable today after having to make a last minute appointment with my doctor, and then my doctor throwing me to X-rays right away. I just like, man, I just want to chill. I want to chill. I don't want to play anything that's going to piss me off, and I know Sekiro is going to send me off the deep end. I'll see if I have something else to do for a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's smaller stream where I sit and I yap and I chat. Not a bad thing. Not at all a bad thing or a rough thing, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah. Twitch sounds like I said. I want to do more cons and all that, but I just like shit. That's expensive. Like even if it's only like 3K a year that I spend on cons, that adds up. That's a lot. That adds up. Because I mean, who has the money and the time to do 3 cons a year? Or not, like, do like a convention, 3K for a con every year? I certainly don't. That's. I'd have to look at getting like a job that is full time while being a student in order to do 2 conventions a year. Or like even one a year. Mess around. Everybody do the mess around. Yeah. I mean, we could do some runs of Uma, but yeah, I'm not feeling that either. Hold up. Maybe I've got an idea if I quickly look through my phone. Because I keep a notes thing. Oh, fuck, that's what I wanted to talk about. So lately, I've been reading, we talked about this earlier. I read a ton of manga. I watch a lot of anime. Fuck, man, like, for some reason, I keep getting my anime recommendations, or not anime, but manga recommendations from weird ass shorts on YouTube that are like a shitty AI overvoice of like random anime, and I'm like, I want to read this, and then I read it, and the story's completely different. What the fuck? Like, it's not a bad thing. Like, often the story ends up better, but like, holy shit, their AI voiceover butchers the story. I was reading one where this girl, it's like this girl, her father abandons her and is sent off to war, and she is forced to become a slave and is sold at an auction. And he buys her, not realizing it's his own daughter. No, not what happened at all. He went to war. His servants stabbed him in the back, kidnapped his daughter, sold her on the black market. She ends up as like getting sold in an auction for slaves. And he finds out about this and goes to the market to buy her. But because it's been a number of years since she originally got kidnapped, she doesn't know who her dad is, but he knows who she is. And I'm like, what the? How do you? It's two different stories. But like, no. I will say it's been a good source of finding random ass like manga to read, but it's so. I'm like, I walked in thinking this was one type of series, and now it's this entirely opposite series. I'm not complaining because it's better, but at the same time, like, you could a little bit more accurate, right? Little bit more accurate. But yeah. Honestly though, I'm excited for tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream's gonna be nice. Let's see. Because tomorrow's stream, we are doing Peak, I think. Yeah, tomorrow's the collab. Which I think it's gonna be the first collab that I'm gonna end up doing with Facecam on. Just because my VTube studio is broken and I don't know what's going on with it. Like, ah. I also forget, I did meet another VTuber when I was at TwitchCon years and years ago. He also seems to be doing good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Well, yeah. Yeah, so we've got that tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I've been playing a ton of Peak as is, so I'm confident in my ability to like climb. However, I don't know if the others will make it. And you know what? That's okay. As long as I make it to the top, I don't care what happens to the other. That's what I'm saying. No. It's good. It should be fun. It should be fun. You know, I don't know. I like Peak. I like the genre of 4 idiots do something. Mm. Yeah, because like, man, there's a lot. Especially because like some of the maps are harder than others. Like yesterday's map, fuck, that was probably the easiest climb I've had on Peak, hands down, without fail. Like never had an easier time climbing. So, you know, is what it is. But yeah. I will say though, I think there's a I do want to check one thing while I'm sitting here. I want to see the updates on Project Mix. I think it would be fun also to do some more VR content. Like, I don't know if people are interested in doing VR. I just think it'd be fun. But I also need to upgrade this bad boy. This is a PC from like 2021, 2022. I think it's earned the right to upgrade and get not fully sidelined, but like, you know, maybe something else. Maybe it's time to move on. I just don't know if I would do another build, because this is one that I got built for me. I don't know if I want to sit down and build a PC. I don't know if like I've got like the motor ability. Dun, dun, dun. Because I think I want to stick with AMD. I don't want Nvidia. Hold up, let me 1 TB hard drive absolutely is a requirement. 32 gigs memory. Let's keep that at DDR5. Let's do AMD Ryzen. Yeah, I feel like I it's getting to the point that I do need to upgrade. Cause what do I currently have like a hold on, where is it? I've got a 5700G, so I need to upgrade from that. Ryzen 7. Hold up. I need some standard product information. I think what I do want, though, is 16 gigs of VRAM. GPU, yeah, 16 GPU. Da-na, da-na. Yeah, just looking at PC upgrades, though. Always feels like a little bit of a puzzle to see if you're actually upgrading. Because sometimes it's like, it is an upgrade, but it isn't. Because some of the upgraded motherboards and shit are just bad. Yeah, that one's a 16 gig. Yeah. Oh, sorry. The GPU is an RX 66. 780 is probably be an upgrade. Probably. Why did I say probably? That is an upgrade. Probably an upgrade. Now, but I do have a plan what to do with like my old tower. I'm gonna end up using it in future, not like builds, but I'm gonna hook it up via Ethernet cable and just have like a multi PC system, which should be good. Especially because that just means that I can use the storage space and everything that's in here and just transfer over what I specifically need. Yeah. It's kind of crazy though, because I'm seeing PCs that are not as powerful as mine being sold for a similar price. I don't like that. Hmm. Yeah, Nvidia not the best right now. It's a 5070 if I recall is not amazing. I just know that Nvidia has just been not that great. And well, I guess it's got 12 gigabyte memory, which is technically an upgrade, but Nvidia has been such a shit show that I don't think I'd fuck with it. GeForce RTX. Yeah, I've got a couple ideas for upgrades, but that's then. This is now. Bam. Yeah. No, because I think I'm hitting the point where my PC parts of my PC are better than like other parts, and that's not good because I need better GPU memory, like VRAM and shit. But my shit just it doesn't have it. It's not there. It's not all there. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You know, not everything is gonna be top of the line, especially with like a 3-4 year old computer. But I think I definitely do think it's time for an upgrade, especially with like everything just taking more and more. And I think the main issue is my computer can run 99% of games at good graphics. It's just the fact that I'm trying to stream the games too that becomes the problem, which is why I wanted a dual PC setup. Is because that way I can have like this current system be the output and have everything streamed to it, and it is just output. Just output. Its only job is to send shit out, you know? Its one and only purpose is to be the Twitch live. Cuz I'm getting to a point where I can't VTube just due to like VTube Studio being an issue. Which is it sucks. It honestly does because I like VTubing. I like being lazy and not having to shower, not having to shave, not having to like look presentable. I can show up and sit here shirtless and stream. But like I can't do that with this. I'm not gonna sit here shirtless. Hell no. I'm likely to break my camera. This thing's got, like, light sensitivity or something. So, can't do that. But, you know. What is this motherfucker playing? Fading's playing a weird game again. I think this is another gotcha. I think Fading got into another gotcha. Yeah, like I think I'll end up paying for my university here and my parking pass pretty soon. And then immediately after that, I think I'm gonna go into saving for a new PC. Which I can do. It's not hard. If I put away a certain amount of my paycheck every month, it should only take me like 9 months. Yeah, roughly. It's just a matter of like, do I want it? Yeah. Because, like, an upgrade to my PC would definitely be nice, but it's not a requirement at this point in time. Eventually it will be. Like, I don't think... I think by 2026, I'm going to need a PC upgrade. Just because fucking everything takes so much in terms of, like, graphics now that it's not even funny. Like, I swear, I thought games were supposed to be efficient or something, you know? But damn, some of these games take a lot of graphics. Is that Bo? Is that you? What are you doing outside? My cat's outside. He's looking at me. I think he's asking to be let in. Hold on, give me 2 minutes. God damn! Where'd everybody go? Alrighty, chat. I'm back. You know, I think I might call it here for tonight. We got a couple hours of good chatting. But I think just mainly because I'm didn't want to do anything else. I think we ended off here. We come back tomorrow with the collab, and then we'll go do some Sekiro. Yeah. I think that is the plan today. I'm gonna see if we can go fire you guys off to somebody. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna chill for a bit longer. What is this?
This guy. That's eating its own tail is actually.
Yeah, I just had something pop on my timeline that's super cute. It's called an armadillo lizard. Hold up, I need a photo of this thing. What the fuck? This thing is amazing. It's like a heavy armor lizard. What? That's crazy cool. Okay. I also just made a bunch of chicken. And by me, I mean my dad. Oh, you know what's one game that I heard of recently that's coming back is Castle Miner Z. Apparently they're making a second one. Same devs as well. Not even like a fan game. Which is mental. Because, hold up, when we pull up its Steam page, I want to see if there's any, like, announcements or shit. Where is, hold up, Community Hub. Let me see if I can actually find information about this. Castle Miner 2. Castle Miner 2. Is it Castle Miner Z Resurrection? I think this is it. Castle Miner Z Resurrection. The cult hit returns. Rebuild from the ground up in Unreal... Oh, it's Unreal Engine 5. God damn it. Why does it have to be... Why has everything got to be in Unreal 5 recently? Genuine question. Like, I swear to God, like, I'm always, like, finding shit online for cool stuff, and then it's Unreal 5. You mean the engine that runs, like, absolute ass and struggles 24/7. Fuck, I hate it so much. Oh, shit. Evo weekend. I didn't even realize that was going on. You know what? It's one game that I hope gets ported eventually to, like, PC for me to play. Fucking old, like, PS2 games. I just want my old PlayStation games back. Hold up. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Hold up. Wait a minute. Cause I'm just saying, I would fuck up Need for Speed Underground. Maybe I have to get like a an old rickety setup so I can play Need for Speed Underground Racing 2 again. I fucking love that game. I don't play many racing games nowadays, but like when I was a kid, I played a lot of racing games. I honestly didn't even know about most of the shooter genre. When I thought video games, I thought of racing games. When I was young, just because we had so many. I blame my older brother. He loves cars. He loves cars. He loves all that shit. So I ended up with an absolute shit ton of racing games growing up. Need for Speed Unbound, Hot Pursuit, no. Most Wanted, no. Need for Speed Collection? What is... Oh, that's Complete Edition. Oops, I thought that said Collection. That sucks. I thought it'd be cool to have, like, old PlayStation games. Because, like, they've got a Insane Aquarium, which is, like, a real old game. We're talking early 2000s for that. I have it in my Steam library. Insane Aquarium Deluxe. Let me look at the store page. This is from PopCap Games. Look. These games were fucking good. Like, this is the same company that published Plants vs. Zombie. I don't know if they made, but I know they published. They also made Peggle. They made Zuma. Oh, they also made Bejeweled, Feeding Frenzy. Fuck, these are some old games that were my childhood. Pizza Frenzy was another one. Dynamite. Oh my god. Fuck, man. This is why it pays to just occasionally go through, like, old games that you've purchased before in your past. Nah, man. People need to respect the classics. I also need to look at more games that are coming out in the future. All I know is, like, the Nintendo Direct stuff, but I have no clue what's, like, coming out. Game called SCP. It's popular upcoming. I shouldn't have looked at Steam for popular upcoming. It's gonna be filled with, like, a bunch of AI shit that's just fucking farmed to the top. Made the mistake. I made that mistake. What's in the top sellers right now? Grounded 2? The fuck you mean Grounded 2? There's a second one? What? Pony Games got free stuff? Uma. I hadn't watched today yet. I was gonna do that after I ended stream. Also, Oki, what's Grounded 2? Is it any good? Have you played it? You're telling me that was released, what, yesterday? 2 days ago. I don't know, because I know you've played Grounded, so I didn't know if you had already, like, seen Grounded 2. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Is my archive going up in level? Oh, let's go! I don't know if I want to start saving or if I want to still try and pull for Kitasan Black. Because I'm kind of tempted to just save. Shut up. Shut up. I'm not gonna get anything. I don't know why I'm... Yeah. I was gonna sign on today anyways, but this is just like a good little treat for me. Damn. Now I don't know what to do. Hold on. Let me look at the scouting, like the trades. Because I don't want her. Yeah, I think I'll pass. That's not who I'm looking to pull for. I'm saving the statue exchange for when I need it. Like, when I'm actually close to, like, star unlocking someone. Because, like... No. Many away, many away. Where are my 2 stars? Here we go. Lots away. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Oh. I need 18. Might as well, you know. I want to see what her custom outfit is, okay? I'll fuck with that. Close. No. Close. Because the other thing is like, there's these legend races that are going on right now for her. And I've already raced her a bunch. I don't even know if, like, Sakura can actually, like, rock it to the end right now. I've won once. No, I won a couple times. And that was when I was in really good condition, and the other... she was in bad condition. Ooh. 1, 2... I need to do the daily races, and I think I'm gonna pump all my daily races. I've got 6?! I'm doing 3 of these bitches for money. Race. Skip. That's first place, baby! 3, 5, 8, 16, 16, 32, 32, that's 6. 37? No, 67. 6,700 coins right there. Which isn't a lot. So 3, 4,000, 5,200, 6,000. That one was not good. I'm not getting good money. Maybe I should just do all of these. 6, 12, 11, 223, 61,000. 6,100. Yeah, I think I put one more into coins just because I need lots of them. What am I at now for money? 29,000. Okay, that's better. Let's do the last two into these, because these are always good to have. I think our Maru is better, so we'll continue rocking Maru. Swear to God if I still somehow lose. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1,001, 1,240? 6, 7, 8, 9, wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1240. I'm not winning this one. No, with that being bad, third. Yeah. 3, 5. Shit. Hold up. I'm really not doing too good for money. Do I get money again for doing the team trials? I'm not winning, but I'll try. Why not? Just to ensure my fucking victory. At least once. It's not gonna happen. C+, C+, El Condor Pasta. Oh shit, that's a W. Oh shit, that's another W. That's 3 W's! Ah, this is where I lose. A 4th W? Damn it. I'll take 3 dubs. I'll take 3 dubs. Why not? Yeah, you don't get much for these, I forgot. Not much. Not much. I should honestly... I think the next horse I race is probably gonna be vodka. But I think tonight I need to do a vodka run. Yeah, I'm gonna do a vodka run. Just to get more horses up there. I just need to race more horse. Yeah, that's another 1,000. I just need to race more. It's a W. Because now that I understand, like, training shit and everything, I think getting W's is going to be a little bit easier. I could also do with racing Haru again and getting a B rank Haru. And then I think the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check what the... Oh, vodka. Nope. But man, can never have enough money in this game, I feel. Also, I'm pretty... I want to know how good this is before I buy it. Haru's Day Off. Does this ever reset? Only 5K, that's rough. I'd rather end up just getting the sashes. They might actually be more useful. But the sashes are 100. Fuck me. I've only done one of these. Let's do the other two really fast. Sunday! I'm not winning. I already know that. Yeah, she's in good condition. That's tough. I won?! Really?! Shit, okay. She's in bad condition, so I might have a chance to at least beat her. Not get first. She wins. Fuck, still won. I don't need more Super Creek right now. Okay, what are these? Oh. So if you max out... I mean, that's nice, but... I feel like only the top players are going to be the ones encountering that. Story race, let me collect all. Alright, this is almost over, and I've done basically nothing for it, which fucking sucks. I mean, the sport cards that are in it weren't the greatest, so I'm not too pressed, truthfully. Another fucking $10,000 reduce, let's go! Is it just one pull that I have? Yeah. You fail me like you always do. Yeah. I hope you're happy. August 1st. 11:59 August 1st. Okay, yeah, so that's in a bit. 19 hours, which means tonight I'm literally just gonna be doing... I'm probably gonna do 3 runs of the event, of the career, and call it there. But 3-hour stream, just a little guy today. Tomorrow we're back with, you know, other shit. We're back with the collab, so I hope you guys enjoyed today. Get me back to my full screen. I'm going to call it here for tonight. I've enjoyed the talks. I've enjoyed the yapping, the ranting, everything. And I'm going to go rest, relax, and recover any sort of mental trauma that I got from my doctors giving me the runaround for 2 days. Alrighty. Stay safe, stay happy. Peace, peace, everybody. Bye-bye.